Gundam, Gunpla fans, rejoice. They are getting a permanent, America's getting its first Gundam store in the US, and it's landing in Chicago. Now, to my cousin, she doesn't see the significance in it, but I thought it was significant. Because yes, there are many different outlets you can order
And
them
he lives in
from,
Chicago.
but to have a local store in the country, to me, I just thought it was interesting. Rather than you having to pay shipping and of course tariffs and import fees, etc., there's
Oh, but
something here now.
that's still gonna get passed to you. The fuck?
No, that's true, but I'm saying see, I'm an old school person. I do like to go into a store and grab and buy something tangible. I don't always like to order, have to wait to buy something, and it comes in online. But that's just me. Starting December 12th, there will be, like I said, a fully owned, fully licensed Gun Plus store. It opens up December 12th, and I do look forward to it. I am a collector of Gun Plus. We don't get into how many I have, but I do have many of them. Various models that I've looked for or wanted have sold out, couldn't get them online, or dear God, have to deal with the scalper situation, which that probably won't go away. It'll probably be people doing that and whatnot as well, but probably just get a little bit easier on yourself. Chase, how do you feel?
Yeah, I
Don't
just
care.
don't. I don't share the same excitement, I guess, because I've been buying Gundams for years. I've, found ways to get Gundams. Yeah, I mean, I lived in South Korea, Seoul, so I've actually spent thousands of dollars on Gundams over the years, and I was right there in South Korea buying them straight from the store, and I went to Japan and bought them straight from the store that way, and we actually do have a planned trip eventually to go to Japan just to buy shit like this. So it being in Chicago, I mean, coming in America really doesn't really affect me because, like I said, I've continued to buy. I've added to my collection. I've spent thousands of dollars, and I am not ashamed. I love building not just Gundam, but Zoids and other things that I just enjoy watching on TV that comes to anime. And so it really is not a big deal to me. I guess younger people maybe who cannot order just anything, and those people who can't fly to Japan or any Asian country to buy their favorite Gundams. This is a big deal for them. But me personally, and I guess too, I feel like this should have been done 10 years ago because it's not like this type of merch or this type of product hasn't sold well in America. And people have had to go back and find channels to find said products. So I just think they should have did this a long time ago. And maybe that's to my irritation to, oh, this is just not happening. Well, fuck you, because I'm already buying shit like this. And probably, I'm already buying this from other channels, and I'm not going and I'm not if I'm going to get on an airplane to go buy this type of product, I'm going to the source. I'm going to Japan. I'm not going to fly to Chicago. Like, if you live in Chicago, great. Like, it's right up the street. You can get on the subway or something, on the train, and get to it. But am I personally someone who lives in Texas going to travel to Chicago? No. But I know I'm not everybody. People don't think like me. Maybe people don't know ways to get this from Japan for an affordable price. So this might be good for a number of people. I'm just not impressed. I guess I feel a little salty because it should have been done when I was a kid, because I used to buy Gundams off of Amazon, things like that. And I thought, like, why haven't you, if United States is such a money making, why hasn't this been done already a long time ago? And it's not like Bandai and everybody don't have their products on Amazon. So they've been making money and seeing people wanting to buy the product. Why hasn't this shit came to America a long fucking time ago? But, maybe I'm being too aggressive. Maybe I feel some type of way too much because, like I said, I've always bought Gundams. I buy Gundams every year. I have shit that probably can fill some people's house up. And I even have stuff at my cousin's house that's sitting there waiting for me to come get. So this really doesn't do anything for me. And like I said, we're going to Japan. We're getting on a plane to go to the source to where all this stuff is at. So like I said, it's not going to stop me from going to Japan, and it's not going to make me get on a plane to go to Chicago. So I guess it's kind of irrelevant for me.
Okay, I get you. I'll
But
go there
I
after they
mean,
open. I keep myself.
oh yeah, I was just about to say. So are you going? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I will go.
I
I'll
mean,
go there, and it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that because I did just get a new Gundam in from
yeah,
Amazon.
like,
It is It is I can't pronounce the name of it. It's the Q thing with all the U's and whatnot from that new series that they've done. That came in.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard this. I'm like, oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, what about that? I just got some place to go to now. But I 100% agree with what you're saying. Like, why was this not when we were kids? And then why now? America is so called quote unquote the biggest for all things gaming, anime, you know, you name it. Why now? Or why has it taken this long in a sense? But hey, better late than never is the saying. Even though I hate that saying.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll probably continue to use the other channels I have for getting Gundam. And like I said, if you don't know the other channels to get Gundam, especially the bigger ones, as you get bigger, the more expensive. And maybe listen, but all that tariffs and all that price it costs for them to ship it from the homeland to the that's still going to get passed down to you. And it's a good possibility that this store in Chicago could charge more than what it costs you just to maybe order it from Amazon or another third party that, ships it from Japan over to here. So that's something I am gonna look. I'm sure they're gonna have an online store. So I mean, I'll look, but unless they're giving you some crazy deals or something, and it's a lot more affordable, I'm cool. And like I said, we have a
It's a
trip
great
planned to
point
Japan.
on that.
Yeah, we have a trip planned to Japan, so I'm sure I'll buy all my stuff on that trip. Let me know in the comments below if especially if you live in the Chicago area. Are you excited by this store? Does this store fix all your problems with getting Gundam like merch and stuff like that? And or are you like me, like, hey, bro, I still find a way to get the stuff I like, so I'm not going to Chicago just to go to the store. Let me know in the comments below how you feel.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, are you not entertained?